your higher self is healthy, fit with a tiny little waist, you can't be eating big back sandwiches every day. Hey, it's Leleglamxo and welcome back to my channel. I have another video for you guys and it's all about how to embody your higher self, especially if you're feeling stuck, feeling uninspired. These are the steps that you can implement today in order to become your best self and live your dream life. Recently got a comment on my last video about, I talked about exiting your lazy girl era. So if you're interested in that type of video, or if you want some inspiration on how to be motivated, these videos kind of tie together. Learning to start today. A lot of people are struggling with this attention deficit, like people just not having attention, and your focused attention on becoming your higher self, your best version of yourself, is what's going to allow you to live the life of your dreams. So the first step, tapping into your higher self. What do they value? How do they feel? How do they think? What you're going to be focused on. I want to be like the next Alex Earl. And what does Alex Earl do? I mean, you want to be yourself and you're going to give your own twist to it, but essentially she's a content creator, right? What would a content creator do? They would come up with videos, learn how to edit. They would make sure they have the proper equipment to edit with and film with, or apps, or if they don't have the funds, learn how to do it for free. Like, these are the things that you would adapt in order for you to become that content creator. Let's say I mentioned the last time you want to break into tech. These are the things that you would learn the different steps that that person has done before you in order for you to embody just that. And this all can be done by just simply breaking out a notepad, a pen and paper, and journaling about this, taking the time to life audit. If you want to be in alignment, somebody who works in tech, you need to make notes, watch a podcast, maybe watch a video. Whatever lifestyle that you truly want and desire, you can literally type it into YouTube and say, day in the life of a Google analyst, day in the life of a model, day in the life of a content creator, day in the life of a stay-at-home mom. Take note of what they do and how they go about their day and start to implement that. You may have a 9-to-5. It may be challenging to do every single step, but if you do even a percentage of what they do, work that into your life and work that into your everyday routine, before you know it, you will be embodying just that. There's somebody who's already done what you want. They've already done the legwork. Yes, you could put your own perspective on it. Yes, you could make it your own twist, and we want that. We want individuality. We do not need to reinvent the wheel, baby. You do not need to reinvent the wheel. The way that you get to where you want to be is using people who have already done it as your mentor. You can Google it, ChatGPT. Hey, I want to become a content creator. Structure out a plan. Currently, I work at a Pilates studio. Like, how can I incorporate becoming a full-time content creator into my everyday routine? Because I want to execute this. This is my main focus, and it will draft up a whole plan, and it's up to you to implement just that, because the process of you becoming your higher self is learning how to embody that higher self daily. It's not just on Friday, it's not just on Wednesday, it's not just whenever you have a day off, it's every single day. And that ties into the next step, which is making this a daily habit. These are small little changes, incremental changes. I always tie things to fitness and eating well, because that's just something that I've always done, and that's something that I just enjoy. If you want to lose weight, if you would get a MyFitnessPal app. These apps are free. I like to use LifeSum whenever I feel like I'm off track, or if I'm over consuming, I need to track what I'm eating so I can scale back. There's maintenance, there's surplus, where you actually want to gain weight and muscle, that bulking phase, and then there's also when you want to cut, when you want to lose weight. So that it's all numbers. This is an everyday routine. This is not just on the weekends. This is not just when you feel like it. This is every single day. Your higher self is healthy, fit with a tiny little waist. You can't be eating big back sandwiches every day. You need to shed the old self. You cannot come into your new self as your current self. You're stepping into a new reality. You're stepping into a new paradigm. You're stepping into the person that you've always wanted to be. You gotta cut that old self. Okay, you have to. It's just a part of the game. Whenever you're leveling up, you have to step out of that level into a higher version of yourself. Next step is about your mindset. Do not sleep on the power of reprogramming your subconscious mind, reprogramming your self-concept. Because your limiting beliefs is what shapes your reality. So if you learn to eradicate those limiting beliefs by meditation, affirmations, scripting, checking yourself anytime you start to feel like you're slipping, anytime you start to feel like you're wavering. I'm really big into manifestation, basically reprogramming your subconscious mind. That is my jam. So mindset is all about that. If you truly want something, if you really put your mind to it, it will happen. So use the example of vacation. Let's say that every year you get your 2 weeks off in the summer, put in your time off, and you already have your trip planned. And you know that you need to do this, this, and this in order for you to go on vacation. At the end of the day, those things are going to happen because you set your mind to it. The only reason why it wouldn't occur is something catastrophic happened. No, you're going on that vacation. You can apply this to anything you want in life. So if you truly want something, you set in your mind that no matter what, it's going to occur. You need to be on the vibrational frequency of already having that. Like, I'm already at the frequency of 10K subscribers. I've been at 9K plus for quite some time because I haven't been making videos on here for a really, really long time. This is my jam now. I like to talk about this and I feel like it can help people. And I'm already at 10K subscribers. I'm already at 15K subscribers. I'm already at 20K subscribers because that is what I have ingrained in my mind. And if I remain consistent and I keep at it, that is exactly what's going to happen. But you have to already have it visualized in your mind before it occurs. You have to believe it before anybody else does. Once you become viral, people who didn't believe in you, all of a sudden they want to be up your tailbone. That person had to make that content. That person had to make that video. That person had to believe in themselves before they made it in any way, shape, or form. Because then brands are going to start reaching out to them. Maybe news is going to start to reach out to them, articles. But they had to believe in themselves. They had to start somewhere. Nowadays, you can use your phone. You do not need this fancy equipment anymore to become a content creator. You do not. You literally can use your phone. Also using one of these guys. You can use anything nowadays to create content. You just need good lighting and you need a phone. You need a camera. That's it. You're going to make the excuse if you want to. You choose to live the life that you want to. I'm giving you tips and tricks right now, and if you choose to not take those tips, it's up to you. If you're here to change your life and to step into the higher self, then you're in the right place. Inspired action. I'm going to use content creation because of the platform that we're at. You feel inspired to do something. That is your higher self giving you signs to do just that. You cannot expect to change in this life without actually taking action. The universe is going to give you little signs every single day in order for you to bring that closer. Whatever you focus on, energy flows to. So if you're focused on becoming your best self, you're focused on becoming the best content creator that you could be, the best mother you could be, you are now on the vibrational frequency to bring that in. But you must take the inspired action. It could be to prepare for a 10K race. You're like, you know what? I need to go and do my training today. I need to run. And you just get up and you do it. That is inspired action. And you would not have gotten those downloads. You would not have known to take those steps if you don't really take time to check in with yourself. Like today, did I feel like putting on makeup and getting on here and making videos? Actually, I did. Sometimes you don't feel like that. You listen to those little inklings, those little signs, and you take the action. You create the plan and you commit to it. And you need to make sure that you structure out your plan so that it's default. Like you wake up in the morning and you're going to meditate and you do your workout, you drink your water, have your protein shake. These are just the signs that you would do so that you could be healthy in your body, mind, and your spirit. So one of the last steps that I want you to really hone in on is your higher self thinks a different way than you do currently. You want to make sure that your thoughts are aligned. You want to make sure that your beliefs, your emotions, your attention, your identity, all of these things are aligned with your higher self. I always run through the different examples, like you wanting to become a nurse, you wanting to become a stay-at-home mom who is a great homemaker and does everything for your kids. Be the next Nara Smith, okay? Be the next Nara Smith. Like everything that you want requires steps. It doesn't just fall into your lap. Sometimes you have to really think about, why do you want this? Do you want it because it's going to allow for you to have more freedom? Do you want this because it's going to safety? Do you want this because you want loved, So you need to actually do a little bit of shadow work too, to make sure that you know the true reason. We tie this back to the first step as to your why. Like what is it that you truly want? But you need to make sure that you're tapping in and seeing what it is. Same thing you want to do in this world is always help people. Every example I showed you is helping people. Like even if you're a homemaker, you're helping your family. If you are a nurse, you're helping people. I'm a nurse. You're helping people for a living. Doctor, same thing. A content creator, you're teaching people how to be a master manifester, dress and do their hair and makeup. Like you're teaching people. Remember, your attention is literally currency. So you choose what you want to focus on. I mentioned this in my last video about just kind of making sure that you have to starve your distractions. And I'm probably going to bring this up every single time, but you have to starve your distractions. It's easy to scroll. It's easy to procrastinate. It's easy, but you need to ask yourself, why are you doing those things? Doing them because you have a fear of being seen? Those are the things that you need to work on so that you can become that best self. There's something triggering you that's in your reality that is basically a hard stop for you to look at and be like, hey, the reason why this keeps happening, it's because you want to get to the next level. And if you don't learn to master, you will never be able to step into that higher version of you. When it comes to your higher self already knows how to deal with it. Able to look at things from a perspective that is above it. Like sometimes when I work, I get really, really overstimulated and like, I'm just like, but then I know that I check in with myself. I'm like, hey, the reason why I'm getting overstimulated is because I'm not doing my energetic hygiene routine. Am I waking up every morning and meditating and praying and becoming grateful and checking in and saying, I get to take care of people for a living. I get to work around really intelligent people. I get to always learn new things. I get to, you have to really reprogram your mind. You have to reprogram anything that's bad, reframe things. Because if you allow things to really get you down, you'll not only just a current reality, but it became a temperament. I caught myself being in a funky mood for the past couple months. And you know why? It's because I wasn't creating. Oh, I don't want to edit. Oh, I don't want to do this. Those are excuses. So now I've gotten over the hurdle of, oh, you haven't posted in a long time and oh, who's going to watch and who cares? I'm already at 10K subscribers. I'm already at 15K. I'm already at 20K. But it's all mindset. You have to tap in. You got to tap in. You got to get control of this. Because if you don't control this, you will never be able to bring in your desired reality. So once you get control of yourself, your reality, you can literally master and bring in your manifestations, your dream life, your desired reality, literally overnight. But you got to start with you. So just to tie everything together, we want to make sure that we're clear on our vision, align our habits, rewire our mindset, take inspired action, and fully embody our higher self through our thoughts, through our emotions, through our frequency, through our self-concept. Watching this video because you are trying to figure out what is a way that I can do just that. You could start this today. I don't want you to halt on their dream life any longer. I want you to start today. I want you to tap in. Comment down below and let me know how this video has helped you step into your higher self. A lot of the times we need to just starve those distractions, baby. We need to starve them. We got to. Our higher self is literally looking down. You should have been here by now, okay? You should have been at 100,000 subscribers by now. Don't let your 20 slip by. Don't let your 30 slip by. Don't let your 40 slip by. And you do not tap in. You need to tap in. Your higher self is begging you, pleading to you to tap in. And once you tap in, everything will flow in. Yes, you'll have challenges. Yes, things will get difficult. But if you remember your why and you always reference back to that and get back grounded and have your energetic hygiene, there is no reason why you cannot become your higher self. It's not as far away as you think. Where you are today to where you desire to be, it's not as far away as you think. It's as simple as making a couple adjustments, a couple changes to your everyday life to bring in your desired reality. I hope this video resonated with you. I hope you took away some tips. I hope you were taking notes. And I hope to see you again. Like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos. Love you guys.
Calling my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your